playing devil's advocate, how would you reply? Someone says Catholicism is just as liberal, if not more liberal. Like Pope Francis said, who am I to judge? I mean, people say these things.
Yeah, but they're wrong. Catholicism is objectively a lot less liberalized than the mainline Protestant denominations. And that's because the conservative Catholics weren't cowards and they cared about their own heritage and they didn't run away. And I respect them for that. Whereas a lot of the conservative Protestants in America, this is specifically in American context, because in most other countries, the mainline Protestant churches are fine. Like in Brazil, the mainline Presbyterian church there, very historic, got lots of beautiful cathedrals. Technically, Presbyterians don't have cathedrals, but they call them that for tax purposes. And it's mainline, it's historic, it's got a lot of universities, and it's very, very conservative. It's more conservative than the Catholic Church in Brazil. But in America, because of this radical individualism in American culture, the conservative Protestants chose to split off from the mainline denominations, and that's what let the mainline denominations drift so liberal.
Do you think part of that's also due to being a religious minority? Like when you're, for example, like in America, it was primarily founded on Protestant, ideals. Well, depending on how you define the Puritans, but
Puritans are Protestant.
Yeah, so Anglicans may not have thought that way about them. Protestant foundation here, whereas in South America, it's more of a heavy Catholic influence. So the Protestants that are going to thrive there are going to be maybe more traditional and conservative. Similar to, like, I think, for example, you think about the decline of Protestantism in America. I think about the decline of Catholicism in Europe, for example, where especially where it was like just so big, but it turns into something where you rest on your laurels, kind of.
To some extent, that's true. But there even are historically Protestant nations like Australia, where the mainline Protestant churches are mostly still conservative. The Presbyterian Church of Australia they actually had women's ordination and they got rid of it. There is this one liberal Protestant denomination in Australia called the Uniting Church, but it's sort of like the liberal minorities of all the other denominations who just sort of left and made their own thing. So Protestantism in America is completely cooked if we don't all return to the mainline churches. That's what I want to really communicate.